Good morning. So, when it comes to your words that comes out of your mouth that you put out there, do me a favor. Don't be careful. Be conscious. You know what I mean? Big difference. I say don't be careful because to me, careful kind of implies a slight sense of doubt. You know what I mean? When people say be careful, it's usually because they think that, you could be in some type of danger or harm could come your way. When I'm talking about being conscious, I'm just saying be aware. So when it comes to your words, don't necessarily be careful. Be aware. So true story, right? So Friday, I was going to go get my hair cut around about 10:30. And didn't really have a whole lot of money to play with, but, I kind of worked some numbers. I'm like, okay, if I do this and I do that, then, I can make it work. So I go to the 7-Eleven to go pull some money out the ATM, right? ATM don't work. That's sign number one. So then I'm like, okay, well, I could get at least $20 back, like if I buy something, get cash back or whatnot. But I didn't want to just give my barber $20 because I don't never just give him 20. I tip, you know what I mean? I always tip. And I'm like, then I'm going to have to buy some more stuff to take more money. I'm like, nah, let's not do that. There's always another 7-Eleven down the street. I didn't really want to take that drive. And I'm like, well, I can't leave him like that. So let me go. So I go to the other 7-Eleven way down the street the other way. Get to that 7-Eleven, go to that ATM, take out my wallet, boom, no debit card. So I look through all my wallet. I look through all my pockets. I look on the floor. I go back outside, go back to my car. Nothing in my car, not under the seat, not in between, nothing. So obviously I left it back at the 7-Eleven. So I get in my car, go drive back to the 7-Eleven. The whole time I'm like, man, just please let my debit card be there. I get it. That's a sign. I don't need to be spending this money. Just let me still have my debit card there. Please let me find it. I won't spend it. I won't get no haircut. I won't do none of that. Go back to 7-Eleven. Go back to where I think it was because I had some cookies and I had set them back like on the shelf. Maybe my debit card was under there. I went back, flipped up the cookies, they're not there. I look on the ground, it's not there. I ask the people behind the counter, they say, nah, nobody turned in. Look up under the shelves, look all up under there, somebody could have kicked it. Looked under there, nothing there. So I called the barber, like, I'm not gonna make it. I lost my debit card, I got nothing to give you. So I'm getting ready to go call the bank to cancel this whole thing. And then it hit me as I'm walking to my car. I said, wait, Seb, you didn't park here. You parked across the street. So I go across the street, look on the ground, boom, there it is. Just like that, I found it. Why? Because I put it out there like, okay, look, I get it. I wasn't supposed to spend this money. I don't need to spend this money. So that's a sign. I'm just going to take that as a sign. Just please let my debit card be there. And just like that, boom, it was right there. I had wanted some more hours at work. I wanted some overtime because I needed to make some more money. And last week, like, opportunities presented itself for me to get it. And then just like every person does, we tend to doubt stuff just because it's not how we look like or the way we want it. So it's just like, I'm like, nah, I can get it another time, or I don't need to go to work this morning because it's going to come again. No. When the opportunity presents itself, you need to be fully conscious of what you said prior to that moment. Because everything that you ask for, opportunity will present itself for you to have. And you need to be conscious. So when it comes to your words, don't be careful, be conscious. Because whatever you ask for, when you put it out there in the atmosphere, the opportunity will come and it will present itself to you. You got to be fully aware of when that moment happens so that you don't miss it. Too oftentimes we ask for things, and because it's not happening when we would like it to, or because it doesn't look how we might want it to look, we'll just completely ignore it. We'll miss it. And then sit here and wonder when the next time is going to come around. No, we cannot do that. That's like drowning in the ocean and waiting for a boat because the boat don't look like what you want it to look like. You just was like, nah, never mind. That's a raft. I asked for a boat. And then you die. You get to heaven. God be like, well, look, I sent you a boat. Why didn't you do it? I sent it to you. Just because it doesn't look like what you want it to look like, that does not mean that that's not your opportunity, especially if you already asked for it. So when it comes to what you say, don't be careful, be conscious. Everything you ask for that you put out there will present itself with the opportunity, and you have to take it when that moment comes. You got it? As always, be dope, man. It's Motivation Monday. Let's go.